Hello, Tri Family. Today is day 4 of our quiet time reflection or a daily reading. I hope you're having a great week so far. Day 4, and you're getting in the Word. This past Sunday, Steve brought of Life is Best and talking about the value of human life at the same time, babies and the unborn, all of those details and facts. And so today we're going to be in Psalms 127 verses 3 through 5. And this is what it says. It says, "Behold, children are heritage from the Lord, the fruit of the womb's reward. Like arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth. Blessed is the man who fills his quiver with them. He shall not be put to shame when he speaks with his enemies in the gate." So questions for today is, what words and phrases stand out to you? And for me personally, I really like how it says that children are heritage from the Lord, meaning that if you put it into a perspective of today, the heritage of my parents is me, right? And then my children are going to be heritages of me, right? And so it's like a domino effect of constant heritages or heritage from each family. And it's interesting how he says that, behold, children are a heritage from the Lord, meaning that he is our eternal Father. He is our wonderful Father. He is our glorious Father. And in general, he is our Father in itself, right? Because he who created us is our Father. And of course, we have our biological mother and father, but then we also have our spiritual father, right? Which he takes the time to be with us. He talks with us. He responds to us, right? There are times where God is being a father to us. Jesus is being a father to us. And a wonderful way of how he talks and communicates us is the Bible, right? It's through his word, because like it says in John, the word became flesh. And so we see that Jesus is the Word. And because of him, we are able to communicate to him and have the Holy Spirit to connect with him in general. So then another question says, what is God saying about life and the life of the unborn? And so when you really think about it, it says the fruit of the womb a reward, meaning that the baby in itself is a reward. It's a fruit because of the, how do you say it, the life that a child brings into another person's life is unexplainable, right? You just, when you have a child, there's just a deep founding love that you have for this child, even whenever it's in the womb. And because nowadays a lot of people say that, oh, it just because it's in the womb, it means that it's not alive, or it's not breathing, or it's not this, or it's not that. And they're trying to make an excuse of basically having an abortion. However, the fruit of the child in the womb is a reward. In essence, it brings life. It brings so much joy and peace and happiness that there's an explanation that you technically don't really have unless you have a baby. Even whenever it's unborn and still in the womb and is being created, it's wonderful to see how it kicks and how it responds in that specific place. And it's great because it, even in the Bible, the word, which is Jesus, saying that it is a reward. At the same time, in verse 4, it says, like arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth, right? So the ability to connect that, the arrows in the hand of a warrior are the children of one's youth. It's very cool to see how the youth of a child can be similar to the hand of a warrior, meaning they're active, they're joyful, they're persistent, right? Sometimes they're disciplined, sometimes they're not. I mean, children, we're all sporadic in different areas, but at the same time, we're grit. Sometimes we are being the ability and having the persistence of a warrior, just like a child. And the last question is, how should we think, feel, and do in the light of what God is teaching here? It's very simple, right? It shows the picture of what a human life actually is. It's a reward. They're warriors. At the same time, they are children of one youth, their heritage of the Lord. There's a wonderful picture that's been stated here of how the unborn or even the born, even at a small age, still has great, what's that word? Great value in that person's life, even if it's in the womb. The child has value in itself because the Lord created that child in the first place. Just like you, just like me, just like my parents, and just like future babies that are coming down the road. So I hope you have a great day 4. I hope you have a great weekend that's coming up, and I'll see y'all another day. Peace.